So I got into University of Michigan, I got into UCLA, Columbia, and UPenn. So I was actually in the dorm with my girlfriend. It was at 12 a.m. And then we got the email from one dental school and we were like shouting, like hugging, like jumping around. So excited.
Hi guys, welcome back to Husky. Getting accepted into dental school in the US is really competitive. Now imagine doing it as an international student. So today I'm talking with Leon, an excellent UConn student who got accepted into 10 top dental school in the US. So let's hear his journey and learn how he prepared for the application to the top dental schools. Hi Leon, first of all, big congratulations on getting accepted into the top dental schools in the US. That's amazing. Can you introduce yourself briefly?
Hi, my name is Leon, and I'm currently a senior at the University of Connecticut studying physiology and neurobiology.
Nice. So when did you first realize you wanted to become a dentist, and when did you take it seriously?
I would say it's my freshman year in college. And at that time, I was debating in between medical school or dental school, but I ended up choosing dental school. And I started to take it more seriously in my sophomore year before I took my DAT.
So if I met you like 3-4 years ago, would you believe that you would get into the dental schools?
I won't believe that because at that time I was just planning to get into one school and just become a dentist. I'm not aiming for any like top schools in the US, and just because I'm international student.
So as you mentioned, you are international student. So was it harder to apply to the dental schools when you are an international student?
Yeah, I believe most schools, they're more in favor of in-state students or US citizens. And for international students, we generally needs a higher DAT or GPA to get into good dental school.
Yeah. So what was the hardest part for you?
For me, the hardest part would be maintaining the scores and getting high grades in DAT. And also being able to do all those extracurriculars activities and then also do the shadowing.
Yeah, that sounds very challenging. So was there a moment where you felt like, oh, this may not work out?
Yeah, I had a couple crash out during my preparation of DAT. So it was during the summer vacation. I really spent a lot of time basically from 8 a.m. to like 12 a.m. Like the whole day. And then I just took my break for like lunch break or dinner break. So it was really tough at that time.
That needs a lot of commitment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for someone watching this who want to apply to the dental school, what do they actually need to prepare for the applications?
Okay. For applications, you need your college transcript, like GPA, and also the dental admission test, DAT. Also a bunch of extracurricular activities, including leadership, volunteering. Research is not needed, but is recommended. And also some clubs, activities, and shadowing opportunities.
So what do you think make your application stand out?
I would say is my shadowing opportunities because I shadowed at Hartford Hospital. I'm a little luckier because I'm able to shadow a little more dentists in the hospital rather than just one clinic, one dentist.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of hours and also being able to play in the badminton club and having a leadership position at that time.
So you mentioned that joining the clubs and get shadowing to get the clinical experience is very important, right?
Yeah.
So what are the clubs that you participated in?
So I participated in the UConn Badminton Club and also the UConn Pre-Dental Society.
So the UConn Pre-Dental Society sounds very relevant to your application, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of activities do you guys do in that club?
So I actually went to a pre-K and also elementary school to teach the students or the kids dental hygiene. And also we have some seminars that they invited dentists or current dental students to talk about their schools and also talk a little bit more about dentistry and introduce it to the college students.
That sounds very nice. So before getting to that, so for people who may not know, the DAT is the standardized exam you need to take to apply to the dental school in the US. So how long did you prepare for the DAT?
I was planning to prepare for 3 months, but I took too much time like hanging around, traveling, and then having fun. So I ended up using 1.5 months to prepare for my DAT.
For someone who start from zero, so what should they focus first on the application?
I would say just maintaining schoolwork because I still believe the standardized scores and then your GPA matters a lot in the application. So just do well in those like general courses or prerequisites such as biology, general chemistry, organic chemistry, and also other like related courses.
So I heard that getting shadowing or clinical experience can be very tough, especially for international students, right? So was that the case for you?
For me, I was a little luckier because my sister lives really near to the campus and she knows quite a lot of dentists. So I'm able to connect or to contact those dentists a little more easier. And for other students, it's harder because after COVID, those dentists, they're not willing to take that much students to shadow.
So how do students reach out and get accepted into the clinics and get clinical experience? Is it hard?
Yeah, it's very hard. I believe most students, they email to those dentists. They will send like 100 emails to different dentists, or even just to visit the dental clinic or make an appointment. But I would say the easiest way is to just contact your dentist, like the dentist that serves you, and then just to ask the person if you can shadow.
Yeah. So how many dental schools did you apply to?
I applied to 18 dental schools and then I got 14 interviews and got into 10.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you.
So can you name some dental school that you got accepted to?
So I got into University of Michigan, I got into UCLA, Columbia, and UPenn.
Wow, that's nice. So what was your reaction when you first got accepted into the first dental school?
So I was actually in the dorm with my girlfriend and I believe it was at 12 a.m. And then we got the email from one dental school and we were like shouting, like hugging, like jumping around.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Yeah, that must be very exciting, right?
Yeah.
So looking back, so do you think what do top dental school really care about?
I would say other than the grades is your personality, how you showcase yourself in the application, how you build your personalities and how you expand it like with your extracurricular activities and everything you mentioned.
Well, I forgot to mention earlier. So how was the interview with the committee of the dental schools?
Yeah, mostly it was a 1-to-1 interview or 1-to-2 interview. I believe for NYU was a group interview, and most interviews are very conversational. But I would say it's still a little scary because I prepared a lot, but so it's still a little like professional matters. So
Yeah.
hard.
A lot of international students feel like getting into dental school in the U.S. is impossible. So what would you say to them?
I would say you just gotta trust yourself, believe in yourself, because at the very beginning I was like that too. It's really hard for me, and the whole 3 years that I started to prepare for dental school it's a long time. It's a long period of time. So you gotta stay committed, stay consistent, trust in yourself.
Yeah, that's really important. So now, since you got accepted into 10 dental schools, so which school are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning more towards UPenn, Penn of Dental Medicine, because of the location and the life expenses.
What about other universities? Why didn't you choose those universities?
Yeah, so I was debating in between Michigan, Penn, and Columbia, and the most important thing for me is the location because I've been in like suburb area for the whole life, so I really wanted to live in a city. But at the same time, I don't want to spend too much on my life expenses. That's why I didn't choose New York City, like Columbia University.
Yeah, that's a good decision. Thank you so much for sharing your journey today, and congrats again on getting accepted into the 10 dental school in the US. So good luck with your journey.
Thank you for inviting me.